Last week, former Home Affairs Minister and General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Minister Clemet Rohee, heaped praises on the Guyana Police Force Criminal Investigations Department and also called for the promotion of Crime Chief Wendell Blanham to Assistant Commissioner of Police. Last week, the Commissioner of Police spoke briefly to Nightly News on the comments by the former Home Affairs Minister.
Crime has been used as a political tool for as far as I can remember, and it's good to see elements from every sector of Guyana praising the police for what is happening, and it also, between the lines, it's saying that they are supportive and they are doing their own things to address this crime situation in Guyana.
In a strange twist, during an interview with Kaitra News, Police Commissioner Sila Persad reportedly told the newspaper that Rohee is the one who stymied the training process of ranks while he was Home Affairs Minister and called out Rohee for being vindictive. The Police Commissioner has stated too that many fully funded training courses were lost because the then Home Affairs Minister did not like the person chosen. Rohee is now saying that the comments from the Commissioner of Police are untrue.
It is totally inaccurate, and I debunked it. I said it's a falsehood because we were sending a lot of people abroad.
Rohee is calling on the police commissioner to issue proof to substantiate his accusations.
If Mr. Persad is serious about what he's saying, then he should go into the records of the force headquarters and publish all of those fully funded scholarships which he said were docked at the Ministry of Home Affairs. Publish them. And then we will see fact from fiction. Because I think I have a good recollection. You know, it's only a year now. I think I have a fairly good recollection of, who went where.
The top cop was quoted as saying that Cabinet's approval was needed for officers to leave the country to attend overseas courses, and they were all stuck at the Ministry of Home Affairs. He stated also that in many cases, he had to be following up requests for approval for overseas training with Rohee. But by the time the approval came, the courses would have already started. The former Home Affairs Minister says it was the police force itself that was tardy in some cases.
You know, sometimes the invitations would come late to the police. Then they have to now select a person. They have their own internal ways of selecting a person. Sometimes they would sit on the invitations. And in either of the two cases, the information, the communication would come late to the Ministry of Home Affairs. Some invitations would come Friday. Nobody walks out for the weekend at Ministry.
Rohee said the Ramatar cabinet had made a ruling that any request for a government employee to leave the country to study abroad must be submitted at least 1 week in advance. He said too it was impossible for him to dock any request since the permanent secretary would not have colluded. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.